Yeah, it's still faster to do sword and shield skip even if you can get the sword and shield. Well, for the skip to work, Hugo needs to be standing like within a specific range, somewhat away from the wall, and he needs to be facing a certain angle so that he gets knocked back in a somewhat specific direction when you jump attack him. And then you need to do another jump attack after you do the first jump attack so that you can get a long jump attack, which has more speed than a regular jump attack. Thank you for the good luck, Twinnery. I lost like 2 seconds there, because it took me 2 rolls to bonk out of the gate. No, I don't happen to have a P.O. box. No, it's much faster to gate clip with the rock. Epona's slow because you need to position Epona, and you also have to go through like some loading screens. To like finally get Epona. Nice. How are you supposed to send chat's undying love if I don't have a P.O. box? Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way. Thank you for the 2 bits, Young Osa. Back in Time gives you the Sword and Shield. The Orden Sword and Hylian Shield, specifically. And also, it gives you Epona being tamed in Kakariko Village, specifically. Which is why we can get the Iron Boots so early. Am I aware that I have fangirls? I mean, I would assume I have some fans who are girls, yes. I don't know if I would say they are fangirls in the typical sense that everyone thinks of a stereotypical fangirl. There was one person on Twitter one time who asked if I could, write down the name Megan with a heart on it and take a picture of myself holding it up and smiling at the camera. I was like, alright, so I did that, and I gave the person the picture, and they were like, thank you. I would assume Megan is a girl.
Hey.
pictures now being sold on the black market. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure they said that, like, they just wanted it to, like, give as a surprise to their friend. Or something. I don't know. Maybe they themselves were their friends, but... did it for them anyway. Also, thank you for the additional attempt at a bow bribe, Bean Seller. But I had a mad Tinder game at university. Well, that is false because I'd never had a Tinder. What was it? It was at SGDQ 2019. Someone took a picture of me and jokingly made a Grindr account, though, which produced interesting results. One slap. Oh, come on, I was mashing. I don't think I need to say anything else about that. One slap. Two slap. Three slap. Four slap. How could you do this to me, Bo? I mean, I'm pretty sure part of the reason we got interesting results was due to the fact that when I was at, like, they wanted to take a picture of me, right? So like, hey Jim, pose for a picture. And I was like, okay. And then, like, I didn't know they were trying to do this at this point. So what I did is I jokingly took my leg and held it up in, like, a split, right? I was like, there's your picture. And they're like, alright, thanks. I set up your Grindr account. And I was like, excuse me? This is not what I wanted you to do. So, yeah. I mean, that's just something that I do when people, like, ask for a picture. Or, like, sometimes when I take pictures with people, I'll just be like, alright, I'm gonna put my leg behind my head now. Like what I do on stream sometimes. Where's the photo? I don't know. My friend might still have it, for all I know. Because it wasn't taken on my phone, it was taken on their phone. Oh boy, I actually did it. No, they didn't use my email, as far as I know. I don't even think they know what my email is. And I still did a B attack anyway. Am I aware that most people just smile when someone asks them for a picture? Well, yeah, I know that. Like, if I'm with strangers, I'm not gonna do that, but usually, like, if I'm with my friends at a GDQ, I might just sometimes jokingly do that. There are definitely pictures of me just, like, laying in bed with my foot behind my head. On people's phones somewhere. Well, I used to do gymnastics when I was younger, but I stopped when I was like 14. Oh, did he, Ben? Okay, well, you can tell Ben that I said thanks. Well, the schedule for SGDQ is actually going to come out on July 13th now because the event is moved to be completely online. And they're making a third period of submissions now. So submissions are open starting today, actually, I think. I guess I could submit Twilight Princess as an additional game, but I don't expect it'll actually get in. Oh, nice. No, I'm pretty sure the Grinder account was deleted. I mean, it was a joke account to begin with. Well, I wasn't even the one running the account. Like, I never actually saw, like, what the messages to the account were or anything like that. Yes, I only grind 3D Zelda games for good speedrun times, or at least for improvement. Okay. Hugo looked like he was going to be good, but then he just basically didn't attack at all, which was weird. I'm using a Wii to HDMI converter, and then just like an HDMI cable from the converter to my capture card, pass through to my monitor. Specifically, I'm using the Elgato HD60 Pro. Do I feel the slightest bit sad about wrecking Hugo's face? Not really, I mean... King Bulblin is sort of commanding the Bulblins to attack us. Oh, nice, truly, Nan. Sounds like it'll lead to productivity. Thoughts on Colin? Seems like an okay character. Forget exactly what his arc is. Also, I actually got that first framer for like the first time ever since I came back. How's my mom's bottle collection doing? I mean, it hasn't increased lately from what I've seen. What are my thoughts on going fast? It takes time to go fast, which is a bit of an ironic statement. That was really sketchy. But thankfully, Jamal cooperated. Sort of, at least. I feel like on average, I'd get like one bad swing. What are my thoughts on GDQ parties? They're fine for the most part, at least the ones that I've been to. I mean, I'm not particularly interested in most GDQ parties. Because, like, most people seem to be there just to drink, basically. Which I'm not really into, so. Usually I'll just get bored, but, like, the parties that I enjoy at GDQ are the parties where me and my friends get together and play Cosmic Encounter for like 6 hours. Yeah, like at SGDQ 2019, like pretty much every single day, like most of my friends actually hadn't played Cosmic Encounter at that point. I hadn't played it very much either, but one of my GDQ roommates, VG, he brings this like giant collection of board games every time that he goes to GDQ, and Cosmic Encounter is one of them. And I played it first back in 2017, and like thought it was great. And then this time I actually got around to convincing a lot of people to try it, and everyone loved it. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that Bang was a tabletop game. That was a game that I remember playing, like, years ago with some friends in, like, middle school. I missed the ruby. No, I was never really into Pokemon cards. Oh, rupee. I used to play that I thought would be a fun speedrun. I mean, see, when I was younger, I played... The first game that, like, I really got into as, like, a little kid was Roller Coaster Tycoon. That doesn't seem like it would be a good speedrun title, though. I have seen people try to do it. At least, like, I briefly glanced at it. I didn't actually really watch it. Then I also played the Harry Potter games, the Harry Potter games for PC. Did speedruns of the first one, and that was pretty fun. But yeah, for most of my childhood, it was all like Roller Coaster Tycoon. When I was like 8, I was very dead set on being a roller coaster designer later in life. But I'm not 8 years old anymore, so that changed. No, I didn't really play Sims. And then when I got a Game Boy, when I got like a Game Boy Advance SP when I was 6, the game that I played the most at that point was Pokemon Ruby, because it was like 2003 or 4 at that point. 2004. And then I got into Pokemon for a few years. You wanted to grow up to be a cat. Well, it's ambitious, but who knows? Might be possible one day. No, I've never been interested in speedrunning Pokemon. Unfortunately, watching the Zelda cutscene as Human Link wastes time, so it's not going to be something we do in this run. Well, it's not like the watching the cutscene. I mean, the main problem is that you can skip that cutscene, so you want to skip it in a speedrun and not watch it. But you'd also have to transform into Human Link and then transfer back into Wolf Link after the cutscene. The first Zelda game I tried to speedrun was the original Wind Waker. Back when you didn't have to do manual super swimming to get into it. Ah, yes, very good. I don't think Nintendo bases their game design choices around what speedrunners try and do. If I had to guess. Nice. Maybe this will work. Okay, cool. Still a frame early. I've always been a frame early today on that, but I've still managed to get it every time, which is nice. No, I don't know what the map backup is. I just try to time, like, hitting B and then X 1 frame later. No, I don't want to put the sword away epically, unfortunately. That will waste time. If you miss rupee roll, you can get the backup rupee, or you can save warp and just try it again. Because save warping will put the yellow rupee back in, like, the dig spot, and it'll, like, because you saved and came back in, and this is the original game, you'll still get the yellow rupee text when you try it. Oh, Gorge Void. Well, if you miss Gorge Void, then you unfortunately just lose a minute. And I have to warp back to Farron an extra time and then run all the way back to Eldin to do Rupee Roll and Gorge Skip. There's no reverse bit magic in this game because you can't have, like, control of Link on the title screen and have the file selection menu open at the same time. Alright, Manure, we'll see you later. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, you still have to do it eventually, unless you do one of the bite routes. This is not a bite route. Well, yeah, manual Super Swim sucks, but it's not like... I mean, unless you, like, train at it too hard like anything else, you might get, like, arm injuries or something. Thank you for the good luck, Thigh Flakes. We don't fight the Forest Temple boss in this run, no, because we can do Gorge Skip. HD wouldn't fight it either if it could also skip the Gorge. Bad sister RNG. I mean, she claims that, like, she tried to open up a bottle, and when she opened it up, like, it just sprayed everywhere for some reason. It was very alarming. So maybe I should just blame the bottle. Well, no, back in time is very easy in Skyward Sword. Doing back in time optimally, like, takes some practice, but, like, back in time itself is really easy. It's not like Twilight Princess, where you only have one frame. In Skyward Sword, you have, like, a full second to reset the game. Alright, now it's time to see if we can press the A button again. Yay! Acer gives private bit lessons. Oh my god. Also, thank you for the good luck, Acer. Should be good. This game runs at like 30 frames per second, so the frame is a 30th of a second. Okay, that was almost too far. Would have been bad. Well, I wouldn't really call, like, when my mom came to tell me about fried chicken, that was interrupting, because I didn't have to stop the run for that, at least. Well, the rupee is technically not required there, but it makes the trick a lot easier. There is a really bad way to do the trick that no one likes, where you can just constantly jump slash against the fence and eventually you'll get over to the other side. Which is sort of like a pseudo-zombie hover in a way. Is the boomerang jump the most useful trick in this game? It's one of the most useful ones, but certain sequence breaks like early Master Sword and early City in the Sky are more useful, technically. You think a beginner could do the Skyward Sword 90% route? Yeah, the Skyward Sword 90% route is learnable. Like, it's a lot easier than most Zelda games. Like, the hardest things to, like, the hardest part about learning Skyward Sword 90% is learning what not to do in Back in Time. Because, like, almost anything you do in Back in Time will, like, affect what's going on somehow. And it's important to learn, like, what not to do so you know to not, like, screw things up accidentally. Also, the combat might take a little while to learn. Because the combat isn't just button combinations, it's motion swings. Well, Early City in the Sky is harder in HD, right? This is taking a while. Hopefully work, though. Like, they made the hitbox bigger, and they probably tried it a few times, like, okay, good, it's patched now. Like, if they legitimately tried to patch it. I don't know, they might have just made the hitbox bigger and said, yep, it's not possible, without testing it, for all we know. Or they might have made the mistake that we initially made and only tried it with Midna Transform, in which case it never works at all. But it works if you call Midna and then transform. Or excuse me, if they only tried it with Quick Transform instead of using Midna. Well yeah, Early City in the Sky is really easy now because of input buffering. Like, before we realized we could input buffer the jump attack, it was actually like really precise. Much better gate clip than last one. We successfully got Gorge Void. Also, thank you for the good luck, Folt 1. No, in OOT 3D, like, whatever they said PR-wise about, like, leaving in the glitches, just... I mean, yes, the glitches were left in, but that's not because they intentionally left them in, it's because they didn't feel like patching them out or something. Like, most of Ocarina of Time 3D is just copied and pasted from the original. It was not built from the ground up. That was a very sketchy pillar clip, but we made it. Hello. Early Snow Peak on GameCube isn't difficult. As long as you don't have the Japanese version, you just unplug your GameCube controller from the console. Hold Z and D-pad right to bring up the map, or D-pad left if the map is put away. And then plug the GameCube controller back in, once you're holding both those buttons. And then try to warp away somewhere, and if the warp fails and Midna comes up, then you've done it successfully. Hey Adam, thank you for the good luck. If you run out of air in this game, you die. Like, you get a game over screen. Yeah, I think the main problem is I was going slightly too far right with the targeting earlier. Thank you for the good luck today, KM Keatons. And thank you for the best wishes, Octopus Garden. Well, yeah, it seems like a lot of, or like, at least in the Zelda series, there are some items that, like, aren't useful casually, but end up turning into very useful items in the speedrun, like Gale Boomerang. Or like Ferore's Wind in, like, OOT and OOT 3D. Yeah, and Grappling Hook in Wind Waker HD. Okay. Boomerang went around the long way again. I highly doubt that Nintendo patched, or that Grezzo specifically patched OOT 3D after someone did glitches at like an E3 demo. Or no, not an E3 demo, but some demo that happened in like March of 2011. I mean, because the one video online that shows someone, hold on a second. The one video online that, like, shows ISG in OOT3D doesn't even show, like, the person getting ISG. Like, the sword is put away with ISG, and the camera is just moving around weirdly like it does when you have ISG. Maybe, Alberto? I don't specifically know why the grapple hook takes up 10 kilobytes. Why am I doing a GameCube run? Because I want to improve my GameCube time, because my Wii U time is fine. But we're talking about taking up 10 kilobytes of... I forgot which heap it was. There's different heaps that the game uses to like load in certain things. And on one of those heaps, the grapple hook takes up 10 kilobytes of space. I think it's the game heap? Or no, it's the Zelda heap. What it is. Or is it the dynamic one? I don't remember. And yeah, 37 kilobytes in game. Which I think is actually the Zelda heap. Any tips for TPHD? Well, generally, if you're having trouble, you can try, like, posting videos of what you're trying to do in the Twilight Princess Discord, and see if you can have anyone help you with, like, identifying what you're doing wrong. I play this game in 4x3. I do not play this game in widescreen. And the TP Discord is really easy to remember the link to, because it's just discord.gg/TP. Thank you for the good luck, Ethernet boys. No, I've never, like, actually practiced the strategy for getting the Bokoblin into the water. Or, like, luring the Cargarog into the water to kill the Bokoblin. It's probably one thing that I should practice, like, after today's stream, though. Oh yeah, well, good luck getting that to work, Azer. How did I know where the loading zone was? Well, I can look at the map and see where I am, but there's actually no loading zone on that map, technically. The game just checks every frame to see if your Z coordinate is above a certain value, and if it is, then it just loads the next area. A world where Breath of the Wild's sequel release date gets announced really soon. Ah, it's a really bad position. That's kind of slow. Hello, League of Lunar. Runs have been, like, questionable today, but this run seems to have a pretty good start. Got a proper best segment here, finally. Wow, can't believe we're 3 minutes ahead. It's great what you can do when you don't mess up everything. Yeah, that time save's real. That's like what happens when you actually do that segment optimally. Or mostly optimally. I still had like there were like some slow parts to it still. I saw my best improve because I finally got a decent segment on the Elven Vessel split. Before, my best there was 1856. Now my best is like 1741, I believe. Or 1742. Why are you so high up down there? Like the worst spot for the tier to appear. cry onto the console IRL. Unfortunately, I don't think you can collect tears that way. Hey Danny, thank you for the good luck. Yes. Danger. My PB right now is a 305.15, which is what my Ganondorf split is. Oh, I missed the one pod that had it. Nope, come on. Well, you want to dash as like fast as you can, so we just kind of blindly tap the A button so that we can keep dashing. Didn't get bad sister RNG here. Also, thank you very much, Fusion X Gemini, for the 60 bits and the good luck. Ah, get the dash cancel. Alright. 702. No, my sister doesn't have a Twitch account. Thank you for the good luck, Ghost Wolf. I know, we keep saving time. It's great when you don't mess things up. I mean, granted, I did some slower strategies to be safe, but still faster than I've done before. Ouch. The meteor follows... Oh. That's a good question. I don't know how those specific ones follow us, but... Minda's the one who brings this meteor up here.
What one you need?
TP Shadow Government. Yeah. I don't really have plans to do all dungeons for this game. I don't know, maybe I really still feel like playing it when I'm happy with my any percent time. All dungeons in this game is good in the sense that you don't have to do Gorge Void for the fastest route. Because you complete Forest Temple, so you may as well warp the gorge over there anyway. Or warp the bridge over to the gorge. It would be really convenient if we could just warp the entire gorge away, though. Nice. This run is alright. It's had some mistakes, but for the most part it's been okay. Hello. I don't know what the hardest trick in SD would be. I guess one bomb Morpheal? Oh, that's more like RNG dependent. So if you don't get the right RNG, then it's not really gonna work. Well, what would I vlog about if I did a vlog? A workout stream. Stream myself going for a walk. I mean, I'd rather not film what neighborhood I live in directly. I mean, my setup's nothing special. I mean, I could go into LA City, I suppose. Good bugs. I mean, that's still kind of far away, though, and I don't... I mean, I can drive, but I don't have a car. 1 rupee. Actually, I was planning on going to E3 this year, but obviously that was cancelled. I would have definitely filmed that, probably. Just like with my phone or something. Because you know that if Because you know that if E3 had happened, Nintendo definitely would have had a Breath of the Wild 2 demo there. I mean, I thought E3, at least for, like, the badge, like, the lower, like, you know, gamer attendee badge, I thought was a pretty reasonable price. It was about the same price as, like, a day at Disneyland. Though, granted, the price has dropped in recent years, because it did used to be very expensive, I believe. And plus, like, I could, like, easily get to, like, where E3 is. Like, I don't have to, like, take a plane or, like, book a hotel or anything like that. So the only real cost was, like, the day transportation and the ticket to attend. I mean, there actually also were plans for me and, like, some of my LA friends to attend, or to, like, go to Disneyland for a day near the end of May, but obviously that was also canceled. Well, no, it's not called Breath of the Wild 2. People just abbreviate it as BOTW2 so that, like, they know what you're talking about. Because saying, like, BOTW sequel is, like, more effort, I suppose. Hello. Okay. It's the first time in a really long while that the farther Shadow Beast hasn't noticed me. Alright, Shine again, and we'll see you later. Thank you for the good luck. Breath of the Howard and Howard of the Wild. Darn it, I wasn't far enough to the right. Shoutouts to slow bugs. Also, thank you very much, Deesh, for the raid party of 8. And thank you for the good luck. How did I save so much time on Elden? I didn't fail like my PB did. The big brain play is to just not fail. And then you will save time. It's a very easy step to follow, supposedly. I've never used Streamlabs OBS. I've only ever used, like, OBS Studio. I've seen some people use Streamlabs OBS, and it seems like it does have some cool features, though. But it's not, like, enough to convince me to switch over or anything. Yeah, just beat the game in less than 254. Easy. Ah, nice. I love it when Wolf Link doesn't turn around, and when this bug is always way too high to jump attack. OBS Alpha Test 1 build for developers. I can't believe I'm not a real streamer. Nice. Oh yeah, I know the bug likes me. Like, look, he just wants to come meet me right now. We gotta give him a hug. Really big hug. very sketchy. Yeah, that angle is not going to work. I'll save time here, but it's not a best segment. Yes, this is how I hug friends and family. I fly away and then fly back at them really fast so that they can see me coming and be prepared for the hug that I give them. Also, shoutouts to the lag right there.
What do you want?
I don't think the boss bug has a name, no, it's just the boss bug. Probably doesn't really need a name either. Thank you for the good luck, Miri-san. Hugo is the Bulblin who we do Sword and Shield skip with. Thank you for the good luck, remember Swordless. Huggo. Howling time. Yeah, Death Mountain's design has always confused me in this game, because I can't figure out what it's supposed to be. Like, it's supposed to be a volcano, but it doesn't really look like one. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be a mountain, of course, but, like, the shape just looks really weird. No. OOT runners are crying. Well, sorry to all the OOT runners, but I did have to waste my 30 bombs. What is Howard? It's Howard. It doesn't do anything, but Howard is just a thing people like for some reason, so... Why did we turn around? Ah, that's not that. Really? Okay. I'm very surprised I did not get Rocket Link with that, but whatever. I guess I don't really understand Rocket Link still. It's like, you want to just basically get rid of the bomb immediately. Also, this is not what I'm supposed to do. I guess that works, though. This is being played on a Wii, because the Wii is backwards compatible with GameCube discs. Ah, come on. Up there. Also, thank you very much, Dolphin Hats, for the Twitch Prime subscription. Oh, darn. Didn't get a quick climb. I already got a time in TPHD that I'm, like, fine with. Also, good analog stick glitch. Oh, come on. Into the dig spot. I have to howl there, because otherwise if I try to dig into the cave, it's gonna crash. And that would not be good. So it is best that we reload the area to not crash. Well, none of what I've done recently is frame perfect. I mean, I guess map glitch technically is, but you can buffer it to make it, like, free, basically. Okay. Didn't fall into the void this time, which is good. Yeah, this run got Gorge Void. Uh, 100% of this game is a little over 6.5 hours if you're good. Yeah, it was a little bit sketchy. Red on the splits means that I was behind when I got to that point in the run. Green means that I'm ahead, and blue means that the segment was the best it's ever been performed by me. Oh, I actually got the bomb to hit him. What fun. Yes. Very good. Yeah, the bomb really was waiting for me there. I just like blue better than gold. I want to, like, make most of the colors distinct on the splits, so, like, the world record listing is in gold. Nice. Gotta get hit by all the bombs. Otherwise it's not a speed run. Okay. Now, if more feels nice, I can also save lots of time here. Thank you for the good luck, Darkness and Libby. Oh, well, I'm glad you decided to start, Zarthan. Thank you for the good luck, and if you need to, you can always join the Twilight Princess Speedrun Discord to ask questions. Well, at Ball and Chain, I was 3 minutes and 44 seconds ahead. Yeah, Morpheal is big scary. Well, not really, only because we have to constantly fill our area. I'm not going for one bomb, though, obviously. That was kind of high up, though. No, darn it. Alright, well. I should have waited a little bit longer to get thrown up a bit more. It's almost good. Alright, well. We're still gonna save a lot of time, though. Even if I had to waste like 30 seconds with that. Yeah, I know if you get one bomb, then you, like, step into the water temple portal, like, right now. Yeah, I'm gonna get the heart piece. Gonna get this one, and then also the one at City in the Sky. Hooray! Still the best segment, even with a 3-bomb Morpheal. Yeah, if I can just match my PB for the rest of the run, then we can get sub 3. Well, there aren't really any, like, big time saves left. Because most of my big time saves were all, like, Morpheal and before that. I can save a little bit of time on, like, the spinner segment. I can definitely save time on double claw shots and, like, Argarok. And I can save time on my second half of Palace of Twilight. No, this run's not going to beat world record. Okay, if someone wants to find another new skip that saves like 10 minutes in this game, then maybe we can get world record, but... Well, yeah, I think my, I started practicing this game last Saturday. Or no, last Sunday. Or actually, no, I don't remember when it was, but it was about a week ago, yeah. I use the same general route as the current record. There are some strats that I don't do, though. Like, I don't go for Death Sword skip, or One Bomb Morpheal, or, like, Bomb House skip as Wolf. Stuff like that. The cat's name is Luis. Thank you for the additional 5 bits, Fusion X Gemini. Well, yes, improvement is a positive thing. Like, you know, even if this only PBs by 2 minutes, you know, I mean, I'll be disappointed in, like, the way I played in the second half, but you know, it'll still be a PB. It's my favorite hidden skill. Mortal Draw is pretty cool. Helm Splitter is also nice. Oh, come on. I was supposed to hold a spin attack there to not get knocked back. Oh, thank you for the orange rupee as well, Fusion X Gemini. No, I don't have any pets. A 253 is possible, yes, but not for me currently. I need to practice the game more if I want to ever go for a 253. Yes. Let's bonk against the wall. How much time would it save if you could skip the ending blow? Like a minute, I think. It wouldn't be like a huge time save, but it'd be enough to get some people to come back, probably. Okay, that was very sketchy for some reason. Is it unlikely that a new major skip will be found? Not necessarily. As no one can predict the future. Oh yeah, there are a bunch of people who run Skyward Sword right now. I think Deesh was probably doing runs earlier. I think there's a runner named CJS who I've seen on the streams list in the Discord. Half Jace does runs. KitCaught did a 20... or no. Was it a 24-hour stream? Someone did like a really long stream of Skyward Sword 90% attempts lately. Bailey's also been doing runs. Yeah, SVA still has the record, but if Jace gets a new PB, that'll probably change. SVA is about 25 seconds ahead of second place, I think. Maybe 24. Mid-20s, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let me see senses. Now we get to see Link's determined face once again. No, not getting the ending blow doesn't soft lock, you just won't be able to deal the final blow to Ganondorf. Is this to earn? Oh, it could be. I play decently the rest of the run. Thoughts on Oru? Good dude. He allows us to get to the desert. Big time save at Lake Bed was to me not messing up a lot of stuff and to more feel mostly cooperating. I don't think you can have a normal and prime sub at the same time, no. Also, thank you for the good luck leak. As far as we know, no, you cannot die into the loading zone of the cannon. after using analog stick glitch. Hello. Why? I don't understand why analog stick glitch does not work there where it would, or well, it doesn't seem to always work there where it would actually be useful. Oh well. So I lost some time to that, unfortunately. Alright. Do map glitch again. Seriously. I would like to hit D-pad right. Thank you. Break. Yeah, so I'm not really gonna save any time here, I don't think. I remember how long it is from killing King Bolin to entering the Arbiter's grounds. The map glitch prevents us from being able to void out, which is why we could just fall below the map right there, like, for as long as we wanted. Because normally if you just, like, void out, or if you fall too far there, you just void out. But map glitch prevents voiding out. Hey, Rajest, thank you for the good luck. Well, that fight's really fast in the original version because you can just constantly do quick spins and get you can get 3 hits in per quick spin. Just kind of busted. Oh, right, I didn't split. Whoops. Oh, very nice. I didn't roll either. Does anything happen if you stay in the fire room for too long? I'm not actually sure, to be honest. Oh yeah, like if this run PBs, then when it's over I can just go back and put the split time in. Thank you for the good luck, David Place. Also, thank you, Fariz, for gifting a sub to Siley on Twitch. Okay, this is sketchy, but we'll try. Alright. They both came right at me. Yeah, this run got Gorgewood. I finally got like a decent Elven Vessel segment this run. Are Cheetos dangerous to eat? As long as it's not too much, probably not. Unless you're allergic to them or something. Oh. Oh, bad RNG. That manipulation didn't work. Come on. There's no input display because this is not a Wii U that I'm playing on. Let's get the scent. Very spoopy dungeon, yes. Come on. Lots of small mistakes right now. I'm gonna need to get 7 green rupees somewhere. We will not be naming the 4 pose. Yeah, I know that the skeletons by the last po all drop green rupees. There's also a blue rupee that I can get, but then I'll have to go through blue rupee text. Which no one likes. Why did that miss? I guess I'll just have to get the blue rupee. Oh. So that's like the backup blue rupee, I guess. Gotten it in TPHD a few times too. Most of what I'm doing can apply to the Wii version, except whenever I do a long jump attack with the boomerang, that's not possible to do on the Wii version. As this spinner segment seems about as good as my PB. Maybe a little bit worse, but my PB wasn't that great. Okay. Good analog stick glitch. Hey, Ink, thank you for the good luck. This isn't TPHD Fiender's Air, this is the GameCube version. World record's been under 3 hours for quite a while, multiple years. If this run PBs, it'll probably be the last one of the day, because I've already been streaming for over 5 hours. Well, yeah, if you could somehow, like, get around the trigger for the Poe cutscene, then you could just walk through to the rest of the dungeon. That was too early. Don't do that too early. Now let's see what the Pinball Master has for us. Okay. Really? I would like to get past the skeletons. Thank you. This. What? Those weren't the 3 last time. Okay, well. We unfortunately lost time with that because we got bad placement with the Stealth Troopers. My favorite Zelda game is a tie between Wind Waker and Skyward Sword. I don't know how long it is from here to finishing the dungeon, but my guess is we're losing at least like 20 seconds. Which is fine, because we're obviously still way ahead, but sometimes that just happens on Stellar. I guess not 20 seconds, more like 10 or 11. Alright, so I can definitely get a better best there. It's very nice of Zant to put a heart container in the spooky sword. This segment we can also save quite a bit of time on. Assuming that, like, it's done well and I get a Rolfo skip and all that jazz. No, yeah, Stallard's fairly inconsistent. At least the first phase can be inconsistent as far as speedrunning goes, because the way the Stal Troopers like pop up on the battlefield is random. So sometimes there might not be a clear path to the spine. Alright, that was fast. I don't know what I'll run next after Twilight Princess. Well, that trick's not super hard. Like, as long as your positioning and angle are correct, you can get it pretty easily. Supposed to do Snow Peak and Temple of Time? Well, I don't need to do Snow Peak. I don't know what Temple of Time is, though. Never heard of it. I'm sure it's a nice part of the game, but it's not really required, so... don't have to worry about it. What's my biggest problem with this game? Just that there are some textures that look like really splotched and stretchy. That kinda... don't look very good, in my opinion. Palace of Twilight is also kind of boring gameplay-wise. Aesthetically looks very nice, but not much action happens there until you finally get to the Zant fight. Also, thank you very much, Mega Midgemgen, for the Twitch Prime subscription. Interesting name. Why is there 5 minutes of time save? Because I didn't fail any of the tricks at the beginning of the run. No, this isn't the hardest Zelda game to speedrun. It's not easy, but, like, the hardest one is by far Wind Waker SD at this point, if you're going for the optimal 90% record. Is always in the worst spot. Whenever I need to dash as Wolf Link, I always have this urge to use my senses, which is like almost never actually necessary. Well knows, getting like the damage boost there doesn't actually save any time. I mean, it is nice that it doesn't really waste any time either, but it's not like the fastest thing to do or anything. Well, that's because manual super swims at the beginning of the run, Mr. Alberto. And also because there's no high-profile speedrunner who's actually doing Puppet Ganon skip in runs currently. Or at least like the SD Zombie Hover Puppet Ganon skip. Thank you for the good luck, GuileX3. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. There you go. This unoptimal claw shotting. I jumped off the edge by accident. I wasn't supposed to do that. It was a time loss, unfortunately. I can still save time on this segment, though, if the rest is good. I am a little bit low on hearts, though, which is not nice. Okay, I'm actually surprised I didn't bonk there. Ah, yes. That's a little bit slow. Really? Ah, well, maybe I'm not saving time anymore. I should have been higher up, with less of an angle. Angry sky chicken noises, yes. Where are you? Come over here. No, you can't unload the gate in this game. Otherwise we would do that. Because unloading the gate would definitely save time. Let's see if we can get the Aralfo skip. Yay! Alright. The segment sucks, but it's still best segment by like 20 seconds. I probably have gotten to Earned before, but I don't really remember it happening in a specific instance. Ooh, a two-handed grab. How nice. You save time if you get two-handed grabs over the ones where Link, like, catches onto the ledge. Like that. Like, that's a one-handed grab. Not necessarily Intro D. Only if I really want to go for it in this game. Time for the lag. This room lags a lot when you open the door to go in. Kind of funny. I don't know, this will definitely be the last run of the day. We don't pick up the Ubu. My long-lost love for Wind Waker HD any percent. Oh, not really. Oh, okay, another two-handed grab. Very nice. Ooh, almost got that Kargarok. It's really cool when during the LJA you smack into a Kargarok and kill it. What could actually kill the run at this point? I mean, if I do really badly, like, if I die on Argarok or something, that would be a pretty big time waste. That worked. Okay. The small, like, monsters with the little helmets are called Helmosaurs. The fan wasn't spinning earlier because I didn't trigger it to start spinning. Because we can get across without needing to, like, have it spin. Doesn't look like it's all the way up. Oh, it's pretty close. I'll take those. Well, I was playing Wind Waker, excuse me, not Wind Waker, Twilight Princess HD for a while, and then once I was satisfied with my HD time, I went over to this game, and I've been playing this game for like a week-ish. Hopefully I don't fail this here. For some reason I've had some times where I can't successfully, like, get Ardrock to stop spitting fire early. Thankfully, it didn't happen this time. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say something about that, Mr. Alberto. Cool. And smack. Alright, well, this should be a best segment, I believe. Yeah, Big Bird, Cargarok. Big Dragon, Arbor. I forgot to split for entering Arbiter's Grounds, but I think I lost like 2 seconds there. My Arbiter's Grounds overall wasn't very good. City in the Sky was better than PB, though. Although I can still save a bunch of time on double claw shots at the very least, because I voided out once when trying to go for the Argarok cutscene skip. Alright, come on. How do you do Midna Pillar Clip? Well, you have to make sure that you're swimming upwards with enough velocity and in, like, roughly the correct location for the clip to work. If you're too far forward, you'll clip into the pillar, and if you're too far backward, then you, like, will clip out of the pillar. PB's Palace Souls was pretty good. I missed early platform cycle on Palace though. So like I can still save time there. That was kind of slow. Supposed to be attacked closer to get 2 hits in. Yeah, the hands are supposed to be like floor masters or wall masters or whatever iteration Nintendo decided to make for this game. Hey, Chevy. Well, yeah, for, like... This run was, like, doing alright. Some parts weren't that great, but we can improve those. Yes, this will be the last run. I think you're looking for the uptime command, Benkei. Alright, Dr. Dragon, thank you for the good luck. See you tomorrow. Downtime, yeah. Oh, what time it is where I live? It's currently 4:49. Currently, that's not a word. According to the time on my desktop. Left time, right time. Ordinal time. Yeah, West Coast. California. Everything is gnarly. Also, thank you very much, Ted Boy Ahoy, for the 3 months of Twitch Prime. What's Up is a run where we're 6 minutes and 20 seconds ahead. The weird sliding that happens while we're using the claw shot is called an L slide. Yeah, L sliding was patched in HD, which also means that Stallard Skip was patched, so you can't do Stallard Skip in HD. Alright, now it's time for Stupid Room, once again. Hopefully the room won't be stupid. have conquered the stupid room. Which actually, considering, like, the waiting strat there that I didn't know about for a while is actually makes the room not very stupid, to be honest. Alright, I wasn't supposed to transform here. SD doesn't transform there, but HD does. Nice. Ah, darn, it was a little too late. With how Styled Skip currently works, I don't see it being RTA viable, fortunately. Okay, that looks really weird. Yes. Gotta get those bonks in. I don't believe anyone has ever fully done Stellar Skip RTA. I believe it's been done with save states, though. That one's a little trickier to get because it falls, or because it like rolls to the side once you hit the hand. Yeah, I've been to Europe before, but I've never been to like Sweden or Norway. Been to Austria, the UK. Technically been to Turkey before. I've been to Belgium. It was technically in Venice. Yeah, so that would be Italy. Also, a good pause right there. There should be an extension below the stream that tells you what countries people are watching from. Cool. 4-second best. Also, thank you for the 100 Pogbits Marbled Swirl. Ah, that should hopefully make it. Yeah, or them both happen at the same time. I'm accidentally doing a roar there. Alright, P-Man, good night. Thank you for the good luck. Ah. I was not going to be able to find it that first time because I was way too slow pulling out the claw shot. Oh, that would have been epic if we got the card rock on the way down. I will probably never speedrun Hyrule Warriors. Oh my god. Thank you for the good luck, Finkton. Oh. I need to stop holding forward there. I don't like this dungeon gameplay-wise, because it's a lot of just, like, waiting on platforms for things to happen. Ah, yes, I can definitely PB with this run. Even if Zelda wastes like 3 minutes, I still am confident that I will be able to PB. Nah, Run is dead, yeah. What did I do to have such a good run? Well, the reason I'm ahead of my previous PB is because I'm not failing as much as my previous PB did. It's amazing what you can accomplish if you don't fail tricks. Oh, really? Alright. Well, that was bad. I could have one-cycled that, but I was too early on timing the last 2 hits. But yeah, the water or the Moorfield phase can be like a little bit scary. It's not too bad though. It's a lot easier than Moorfield. For the Moorfield phase, he comes out of the head that's farthest away from Link, like when he decides which head to appear in. Which is why I'm swimming towards one, like, when I'm already far away from it. There we go. That was bad. It's a really bad, and not really bad, but like mediocre last phase, or last fight. We're still saving time, though. Hooray! Yeah, obviously that could still be at least like 10 seconds better. Yeah, the last hit of a combo, at least specifically on the Zamp fight, deals, or like, is more important than the previous hits. Now it's time for big lag when I enter into this next area. Oh, I didn't get the bonk. Didn't get the bonk when I wanted to. Also, thank you for the 5-bit Zelda bribe, Nimbus. Worst Zelda you can get is 15 cycles. After you talk to Midna with Pillar Clip, if you do successfully get the clip, you want to use the Iron Boots to keep Link's water level low enough, or like positional level in the water low enough to enter the lake bed loading zone while you swim toward it. Alright, time to storm the castle. Yeah, I'll be streaming more runs of this tomorrow. I was supposed to pull the bomb before the cutscene, but this works. Summit best at the beginning of today was 259. Also, I was not supposed to pull my sword out. Oh, hello. That was too early. Oops. That's not supposed to happen. I think I'm just gonna save warp here anyway to get the hearts back. Obviously, it was not supposed to take damage there, but Link was like, I'm a side hop instead of backflip. Of course. Alright, Leanne, good night. Thank you for watching today. Save warp only costs a few seconds. It's actually faster to save warp if you skip the Midna text that's right there. That's kind of far away. I also did not need to open the right door there. Oh wait, no, I need Gale Boomerang here, not Lantern. I always forget what I need here. Or like forget what the actual equips are. Bob the Builder made Hyrule Castle. Pretty impressive build. Ow. Really? That was interesting. Not a very good Hyrule Castle. Well, yeah, at the beginning of the game, you're meant to be traveling across, like, the spires of Hyrule Castle. Why didn't he bring his golden cucko? That would have been useful, I suppose. That's not C-up. Thankfully, the game just kind of spawns you right back here. Come on, it's C-up. No, let's not cancel C-up. Let's hit C-up. Okay. Okay, well that was a bit of a mess at the end. So thank you for the 50 bits, Joshua, for the Zelda Bride. Yeah, I mean, as long as Zelda isn't absolutely atrocious, we should be able to get sub 3. Oh, that's not good. 8 cycle at least. So thank you for the 100 bits as well, Blazing Snake, and the 14 bits, Miss Tranter. No 7 cycle, but hopefully we can at least get an 8 cycle here. At least the attacks have been fast. It is actually possible to get an 8 cycle that's faster than a 7 cycle if the time between her attacks is really fast. Alright, no triangle attacks so far. We need at least 2 more of them. One more, and then hopefully the energy ball. Alright, yeah. No triangles. So Zelda's taking her sweet time on this cycle. Okay, so it's an 8th cycle. It was a fairly fast one, though, so I didn't lose too much time. Wait a minute, I don't have the ball and chain out, do I? We swing the camera around until I find the portal. The corner just gives you a spawn that's, like, fast to throw the ball and chain at. Alright, Zelda. Let's not have NA aim during this fight. Oh well. Ganondorf didn't swing at us, unfortunately. Or it didn't swing at us quickly. Come on. Okay. No. I was trying to get her away so that she wouldn't shoot. Do it faster. Well, unfortunately not a 258, but... 259? Also, thank you very much, Crosser, for gifting 3 subscriptions to the community. I tried to say channel and community at the same time. That is community. Alright. Let's do this fight. Oh, darn it. It was too early. Okay. 259.05. Alright. Cool. So, after only 1 week of playing, we have successfully gotten sub 3. Also, thank you very much, Rionux, for the 100 bits. And yeah, thank you, Joshua, for the 100 bits as well. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting any more 6-minute PBs, unfortunately. Yeah, improved my PB from 2016 by 18 minutes. And yes, this is the last run of the day. I'm not going to do another attempt now. But yeah, so... yeah, I gotta go learn the, like, Bokoblin drowning strat now and all that stuff. I still probably won't do One Bomb Morpheal or Death Sword skip. I'd rather just get better at Arbiter's Grounds in general. Yeah, so I lost time at the beginning up until Master Sword. I lost some time on Lanayru. Maybe I should learn Waterfall Side Hop too. Although I don't know, that's like a really minor time save. Arbiter's Grounds, overall, I lost like 40 seconds or something from what I could have had. Double Claw Shots I can still save like probably 20 to 30 seconds on. City in the Sky... I feel like there's something that could have been improved there, but I don't remember what. I think it was just like general aiming could probably be better. And then Sol's was okay. Palace I can still save, like 15 more seconds on at least, because I didn't get the Goron Mines Phase 1 cycle, and the last part was really bad.
Crystal again. Won't have a repair.
But yeah, 5 minutes behind record after only a week of playing for this game seems fine. So,
For report?
and also improve some of Best's by a bit, especially in the late game. But also in early game, like, I got a Best on Morpheal, but I had a 3-bomb Morpheal because I missed the last claw shot, and thankfully was able to sink down and get more air for the last one. I guess I could also try learning Wolf House Bomb Skip. Or Wolf Bomb House Skip. So thank you very much, Rajust, for the 259 bits. Franker Z bits, no less. Well, I mean, I have played this game before, Mr. Alberto. I didn't go from literally no experience to this. Like, you know, I've played the original game. The original game and this game are like the same in the last hour, except I don't get gyro aiming, pretty much. Also, thank you very much, Ferriz, for a Tier 1 community gift sub. Oh, I meant HD in this game. And, like, I'd also run this game for a few months, beforehand. The only trick that I really had to, like, learn, or, like, learn how to do a different way when running this game was Pillar Clip, and I was able to get that after, like, an hour of practicing. But yeah, progress is good. Hopefully we can still keep PBing. I don't know by how much, but we'll keep going with this game and see. But yeah, sub 3 is a pretty good milestone, so even if I might not PB again, it's still satisfying to see that we got this time. I wouldn't say I'm going for record, like, because I'm still 5 minutes away from that. My sum of best isn't even, like, close to the record yet. What I do know, though, is that I can definitely play better than what I played in this run, so... What's the difference between this run I just did and Demon's World Record? He played better. And also did some other strategies that I don't do. That are a lot riskier to do. Anyway, I believe I am done for today, so thank you guys all very much for watching. We're gonna go raid my friend Zaylu, who's playing Twilight Princess HD right now. So yeah. Go show him some support, he's cool. And with that, I will see you guys later, so goodbye.